it's Mina. Welcome back and happy St. Patrick's to you all. I hope you're wearing your green so you don't get pinched. Tonight we're going to be doing something very, very fun, inspired by St. Patrick's Day, of course. Let me show you my colors first though, and my canvas. This is a 24 by 36 inch gallery wrapped canvas from Artist Loft. I have taped the back and put the push bins in. Let's move that out of the way for a moment. Okay, so colors, of course, because it's St. Patrick's Day. We have our DecoArt Americana Decor metallics in emerald green.
Aaron Gabra.
So this is all mixed with Liquitex gloss medium and Floetrol and paint. Nice and thick, leaving a mound on a mound. I also have one of my favorites, Arteza's Pearl Pistachio Green. Beautiful stuff. Now this one, I had problems with it in the beginning because I was mixing it just like everything else with a lot of Floetrol. So what I've started to do recently is add a little bit more pouring medium and a little bit more paint and less Floetrol, about 50% less Floetrol. And if it's thick, then I thin it out with a little bit of water because I think it was the Floetrol that was sort of getting rid of the pigment or spreading the pigment too thin. So I've been trying to mix it a little more concentrated, and I'm happy to say it actually has been looking pistachio in the dried results. So I'm very happy about that. This one is Amsterdam Naples Yellow Light. Very pretty color. I used this one in my Fiona collaboration for the reverse flower dips. Very, very pretty color. I really like this. Thank you, Fiona. We also have Amsterdam Prussian Blue. Is that it? Yes, Amsterdam Prussian Blue. Oh, I left all these out here to show you. I forgot. Okay, so this is Amsterdam Prussian Blue, leaving a mound on a mound. I also have a big tub of that mixed up for my base coat. And last but not least, my DecoArt Americana Decor Metallics in 24 karat gold. Woo! This stuff is getting really hard to find. Every place I've looked has been out of it for a long time. Okay, so that's the emerald green, that's the 24 karat, that's the Naples Yellow Light, that's the Pearl Pistachio, and that's the Prussian Blue. So, okay. Did I do that too fast for you?
No, that's fine.
Okay. All right.
Keeping up with you.
Okay, so for a 24 by 36 canvas, I believe we need about 30 ounces of paint. So that's actually going to be 2 of these 16-ounce cups. And if we have an ounce or 2 extra, I'm okay with that. But I don't want to layer them both at the same time because one of the things that I really enjoy about pouring more than 1 cup is after you pour the first one, you can look at it and see if you like what you've done. And if you don't like it, you can change it in the second cup. So I'm not going to do that tonight. I'm going to do them. Actually, no, you know, the reason I'm not going to do it tonight is because I actually did this pour last night. HOA was playing Dungeons and Dragons with our kids and I really wanted to paint. So I attempted to film this myself and I royally screwed up the camera placement. So there's like this shadowy, cloudy thing across half the painting, but I kind of know what it's going to look like and I kind of know what these colors are going to look like together. So we're going to do them both at the same time. So to start with, we're actually going to layer the cups first and then we're going to put down the base coat. Okay, so I'm going to start with some of that Prussian Blue. And I am going to layer them carefully down the side. We're not doing a dirty cup because I'm going to be doing a wandering straight pour across the canvas and then we're going to stretch it out and it's going to be really cool. Okay, I'm going to put some of our 24 karat gold in. Always smaller layers with the gold because it does spread out and take over. And try to leave your gold just a little bit thicker than your other colors so that it doesn't spread and get lost. We're going to use some of that Naples yellow. Oh, this cup's slippery too. Okay, should we do our pistachio first or our emerald first? Let's do the emerald first.
Contrast.
Exactly. Very good, HOA. Very good. Because if I put the pistachio next to that Naples yellow, it's not going to show up as much as the emerald green next to the Naples yellow. I'm going to put a little bit of gold on here. That was more than a little bit. And go back to our Prussian Blue. And I'm going to put a nice thick layer of this in there. Thicker than the other layers I've put in so far because I do want it to show up. Because something really nifty that I want to show you when we actually start pouring it is when you use a color in your cup and you use that same color as your base coat, sometimes you get this really awesome 3D floating effect, like your pour is floating on top of the base coat, which, I mean, it is floating on top of the base coat, but like really floating 3D wise. So, kind of cool. Pistachio. A little bit more gold. And then we're going to end this with some Prussian Blue. Okay. So the reason that the Prussian Blue is in there is for contrast, because these are all very pretty colors and the two greens are beautiful and they play together very, very nicely. But if we didn't have that dark blue in there, the whole thing would be very, very monochromatic. So we don't want that. We want the blue to have a lot of pop and contrast. Okay, now we're gonna put down the base coat. That's 24 by 36. I'm so excited. I haven't done one of these in a long time. Okay, so this is also Prussian Blue. This is a big tub. And this is mixed with Liquitex gloss medium and Floetrol, but a lot more water in here to thin it out. So that is just barely leaving a mound before it sinks. And I didn't want it super, super thin because the one that I did last night, I had it thinner than this. And it seemed like when it went over the edge, you could see like a white shadow where it had stretched the paint very, very thin. Okay, let's do this. Just make sure it's nice and smooth. And there's a nice surface tension to work with. We don't want to have too much paint on there. Okay. All right. Are you ready, husband of awesomeness?
Aye, my love, I am.
Let's do this, shall we? Okay, we're gonna start over here and we're gonna do a wandering straight pour across. All right, here we go. Shove this down a little bit because I don't want all the paint to run off the sides. Turn it. And do the same thing over here. Are you ready, husband awesomeness?
Oh, yes I am.
Are you trying to do a leprechaun? How about just the eye, Lassie?
Aye, Lassie.
Okay, here we go. Got that one good. All right, that's okay. All right, so this is really cool. I love this. That's a little wonky, but this is really cool, and this is really, really, really pretty. So, okay, this is looking good. I'm happy. Let's torch that real quick. I'm gonna wipe my hands again. The reason I wipe my hands is because that torch is no joke, and I don't want to be slippery. I don't want to drop it, so I wipe my hands to make sure that they're nice and dry, so I have a good grip on it. Please be careful using your torch. You should have a fire extinguisher standing by because the thing is serious, you know. We laugh and we joke, but you gotta be careful. Safety first. Okay. Also, I can't turn the knob if my hands are wet. They're almost like mirrors of each other. But I like this one better. So, we're gonna go down this way first. stretch out this side. But we're gonna walk it down nice and easy. I'm also watching what that one is doing. So if I go cross-eyed, that's why. Okay. Turn it a little bit. I'm gonna take it down. I would like to leave some negative space on here. Over the edge. Yeah, this table's a different size than I'm used to with these big ones. Okay. I'm gonna come back towards the middle. Float down and we're going to go off that edge. Not that edge, but we're going to head towards that way. And bring it back towards me. Just real quick. Now I'm just playing with composition now that I've got the paint stretched out to where I want it to be, covering the area that I want. Now I can play with what's happening on the canvas. Okay, so here's one of these moments where I get greedy and I love this. I love that dark corner and I love all these little cells and I don't want to lose them. But I also want to stretch this out. So I'm gonna not be greedy and I'm gonna stretch that out the way I want to because this is gonna open up and be really, really pretty. Okay.
You're coming along so well.
You know, I learn once in a while, it's great. I try anyway, because you know, I've messed up a lot of things by being greedy and not wanting to lose something. And then what I was trying to make happen doesn't quite work right. Like this. Okay, take this back down now. I do want to keep that negative space on there. This needs to come down a little bit. Take that bottom edge off. Get back again. Sorry.
Sounds like the coyotes are playing hacky sack on the bunny rabbit.
Hacky sack. The way that curve looked weird when it got stretched out.
Maybe you're being greedy with the negative space.
No, keeping the negative space. See, what I was wanting was this curve over here. I really wanted this, and I'd messed it up, so now I think I've kind of fixed it a little bit, but this is still going the opposite way that I wanted to, but that's okay. You have to let go of what you thought you wanted and accept what's happening and listen to the paint and accept what is. Be here now, in the moment. Expectations management, right?
Mm-hmm.
See, I do listen. Okay, observations. I think I had way too much paint I probably could have started with 1 cup and really stretched it a lot, and it might have been better than this. We might have kept more of our design, and now I've used up most of my blue. I'm tempted to tilt this all off and do it one more time.
Pour till you're happy.
I'm just going to take more off the bottom right there and see if I can't keep the negative space, and then we'll pour it one more time. Yeah, see, because there's still a lot of paint on here. That's why it's like not opening up, stretching the way that I want it to. I'm kind of digging on this corner up here though. What do you think? Re-pour it or keep it? It's kind of neat though. But it could be neater if I did it again.
I don't like those stretchy looking parts.
The stretchy looking?
This here.
Sort of stretched out, yeah. Alright. Turn it around this way. We'll keep that side and we'll pour a new cup over here. Alright. So, let me see. I take what's left in here and I mix it with this one that's thicker. That should be okay. Alright, we're just going to put a little bit of blue in the bottom. Bit of the gold, emerald green, but the white, Naples yellow, sorry, pistachio, oh, we already did that on the other side. I usually don't do that for you guys, but I want the paint. Okay. Alright. This is actually not looking that bad right there. Maybe we'll go this way a little bit. I don't know. Actually, maybe I'll go over here because I'm not crazy about this, and I'll go this way. Alright. And it just dripped in there. Are you ready, husband of awesomeness?
Oh, lass, I am ready.
Now we have a leprechaun.
Always after me, lucky cameras.
Okay. Alright, we're just gonna go in here somewhere. I kind of like that part, so I don't want to lose it. Alright, we're gonna go over here and then go that way. Ready? Here we go. That's cool. I like that. I love that gradation that's there. Okay. We're gonna go down this way. Actually take it off that edge, hook it over that edge. I'm just gonna spread that up a touch that way. Turn this around. Take it back down the other. But we're gonna come this side first. I'm gonna go over that spot where I dripped. I'm gonna go back. Yeah, I know, right? I like that better. We've morphed again now. Let's go down this way a little bit. I like that better. Okay. No, I think I have to take that off and stretch this out. Of course you do.
Hot rod flames everywhere.
Is this a way of telling me you want a hot rod, honey?
Yes, yes it is. Yes, she can be taught.
See, I like this. I like this a lot better. Okay, I'm happy. I'm happy with what happened. I'm happy I took off some of that first pour because I like what's happened in the second pour a lot better. I love the detail that's showing up there. I'm not going to point at it because I got to wipe my hands again. Okay, so my little stick. I love this. This is amazing right here. This is so cool. And I love that Prussian blue with the emerald green. Really pretty. And I see a little bit of Naples yellow in there. This is amazing right there. That's so neat. I like these lines. I like these. This is really cool right there. These are awesome. This is cool. This is cool. A little bit more of that could come off, but then I'd lose the dark blue and I don't want to. But this is looking awesome. I'm very happy with how this looks now. I love these lines in here. That's so cool. And this is amazing. This is awesome. I like that I put more of the Naples and there's the blue on top of the Naples. These little thingies are good. All right. So I like this, I'm happy with it. I like the green, I like the pistachio, which is showing up, which is awesome. I like the Naples yellow, I love the Prussian blue, I like the gold. I even like this mixture of the Prussian blue and the gold, which is why I kept putting them next to each other. So that's awesome. I love this part right here. These are really pretty. Okay, that's better. All right, cool. So I'm gonna clean up my edges and I will show you this dry in the next video on Friday, probably. Yeah, Friday. So thanks for being here, you guys, and we'll see you very soon.